All right, we're here at Pinewood for the first round of the state playoffs for the Patriots. Actually, it's the second round of the playoffs, but be the first games for the state playoffs for the Patriots. They're hosting the Piedmont Cougars as Jack Thomas throws out the first pitch. Get us underway. Starting lineup for tonight for the Piedmont Cougars will be number 22, Jack Adams, leading off, playing center field. Number 11, Tyler Griswell, playing shortstop, batting second. Number 2, Zach Simmons is going to start off on the bump. He'll be batting third. Levi Malin is going to be behind the dish tonight, batting fourth. Isaac Lockett will be your first baseman. Number 10, batting fifth. Number 24, Connor Turner will be your DH in the sixth hole, with Noah Doolittle playing third. And in the seventh hole will be Cameron Anlin playing left field, number 3. 8 hole, number 20, Chase Cowan playing second base for the Cougars. Batting in the 8 hole, number 9. Hole batter will be Cooper Burrell playing right field, number 21. Your starting pitcher for the Patriots tonight will be Luke Oates, the lefty from Register, Georgia. Behind the dish will be number 3, senior JoJo Tippett. Over at first base will be Cooper Wilson. Second will be, senior Cooper Wilson. There at second will be senior Maddox Lewis. Shortstop will be senior Banks Hearn. Third base will be freshman Pug Folsom. Left field will be sophomore Houston Folsom. Center field will be Sam Wasson. And over in right field will be Maddox Elrod. Umpire crew will be out of states for today. 3-man crew. As we get started, number 22, Jack Adams, digs into the box. I am flying solo today. If we have any complications or anything, please message me where I'll know what's going on. A lot of chatter from both teams so far. 22 leadoff Jack Adams climbs into the box. First pitch straight down the middle for a strike. Luke Oates starts the game off with a first pitch strike. Lefty climbs back on the hill, receives his sign from Tippett. Rocks and fires for the second pitch. Time called by the umpire. He's called an illegal pitch. I think that'll be a ball, so that evens the count at 1-1. He's counted a legal pitch. So right off the rip, umpires are trying to play a part in this game. Coach Lewis is going to come out and check the situation. He is very versed in the pitching position, and he'll know exactly what to tell the umpire whenever he gets ready. Nobody's on, nobody's out, so if he wants to start and stop 16 times, he can. There's no illegal pitch. Umpire trying to plead the case with Coach, but we've had one pitch, and it's going to be a good game. Coach Lewis pitched for local college Georgia Southern. Played in the Cape Cod League. Not sure what team he was drafted by, but he did play some minor league baseball, so there's not a whole lot you're going to tell him about pitching. But nevertheless, the umpire is trying to tell him that. Now we're waiting on our second pitch, but the count is 1-1, so this will be the second pitch of the game. Oates comes set on the mound. He is working from the stretch. Fires another strike in there. That'll be 1 strike and 2 balls on the leadoff batter, Adams. Adams, your center fielder. Paulie can run pretty good. Again, Piedmont Academy Cougars from Monticello, Georgia, here in Belleville tonight playing the Patriots. We're just getting started. This count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on the leadoff batter. Luke Oates on the mound. Next pitch is inside by about 3 baseballs. You're not going to get a whole lot on the inside part of the plate. You can get about 1 ball. That same pitch was thrown on the outside part of the plate. He probably would have been struck out as he watched it. Good pitch by Luke. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter digs back in. JoJo sends the sign out. He rocks and fires. A little bit low and inside, fastball. That's going to push the count to full. Leadoff batter's #1 job is to get on base. He has worked it to a full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard shot through the middle. Line drive past the outreach Banks. Well struck ball. Nice at bat by Adams as he pushed the count to full. As we had an illegal pitch and a ball called on Oates. No score here. The leadoff batter just got on, worked the full count, and got on first base. This will bring up your shortstop, Tyler Griswold, #11. 2-hole batter takes a high inside fastball for ball 1. Again, your center fielder for the Cougars is on first base, your leadoff batter. He's probably a threat to steal at any time. But being Oates is a lefty, that will hold him a little bit closer to the bag. About a 3-step lead by Adams over at first. He takes off, fastball picked up. Fastball a little low. JoJo fumbled it out of his mitt, wasn't able to throw down, so stolen base for Adams as he is now on second. JoJo and Luke talk right in front of the mound, get something figured out. 2 balls, no strikes on the 2-hole batter. Leadoff is now on second base after a stolen base. Ball in the dirt. JoJo blocks it up. Good job by him keeping it in front. Runner will not advance. He had to stay at the base. He kept it in front good enough that didn't trickle away from him too far where he could advance. A lot of action here tonight. There's a lot of fans into the game already. 3-0. Got an open bag. High and outside. That'll put 2 on. As a 4-pitch walk to the 2-hole batter, Griswold. That'll bring up 3 holes. Zach Simmons with a runner on first and second. See if he'll get the green light to swing here if we're going to try to bunt him over and get runners in scoring position with 1 out. State playoff game, I usually try to get as many runs as I can as early as I can. But with the 3-hole hitter up, he may be getting a green light. We'll see as Zach is your pitcher for tonight, also the 3-hole hitter. Oates rocks and fires. He squares to bunt. Breaking ball called for a strike, so he did show bunt. Not sure if he pulled it because of the off-speed pitch coming in or if he was just showing bunt to bring the infield in. Simmons climbs back in the box with a strike on him. Oates gets his signs, ready to go. Runners on first and second, no outs. 3-hole hitter batter. Swing and miss is another off-speed pitch. Good curveball by Oates. He did swing through that time. No sign of a bunt that time. Now he has 2 strikes on him. 0-2. Oates has the 3-hole hitter. Runners on first and second, no outs for the Piedmont Cougars. Oates rocks and fires. Ball pops straight up from JoJo. That's going to advance the runners. Both of them go to second and third now with no outs. Luke needs to take one himself here and get us out on the board with an out. Again, the Cougars have runners on second and third. Leadoff and 2-hole are on second and third, so both of them's going to run pretty decent. 3-hole hitter up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oates rocks and fires. Fastball low and outside. That'll even the count at 2-2. Luke needs to take a deep breath, take his time, find himself. He's almost pitched a little rushed these first two batters. Rocks and fires, got him up. Foul ball territory over to Cooper Wilson, is up under it. He catches it with two hands over his head like a first baseman should and records the first out of the game for the Patriots. That'll retire one with runners on second and third. Got a slight breeze here today. Flag is not standing out, but it is waving just slightly. Would be blowing from right to left. Runners at second and third with one out. Four-hole hitter Malin up. Ball comes, got a runner coming, got to play at the plate. Slides in, safe. As two pass balls plagued the Patriots, is moving the runners up and getting one in. Cougars hit pay dirt first, get a runner to squeeze across on one hit. That moves the runners up to third. The runner up to third. Four-hole hitter Malin up. One out. Fastball down the middle. He swings through it. Evens the count at 1-1.
See you longer, Pi. You good?
Pinewood got the Cougars have a man on third. Pinewood has one out. Number 4-hole hitter Malin fouls that one off. That'll go push the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Malin climbs back in the box. Runner on third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oates rocks and fires just a little bit inside. Good pitch. Brushed him back off the plate.
Hey, that's got the inside corner. Let's go.
Tippett giving Oates the sign. They say runner on third. Malin up at bat. Curveball just a little bit outside. Didn't have a whole lot of break on it. Off-speed pitch. That'll even the count at 2-2. Umpire gave 3 fingers that time. I'm not sure if it is a full count. Just a fastball a little bit low. Oates looks a little frustrated out there on the mound as he ain't got settled in quite yet. There was an open bag there, so nothing hurt. You don't want to give up a RBI to the 4-hole hitter that early in the game, not with an open bag. So we kind of dance around here, and that brings up 5-hole hitter Isaac Lockett, your first baseman, number 10 for the Cougars. Runners on first and third. Tippett steps out in front of the plate and gives his infield the sign on what to do when the runner goes to second. 4-hole hitter Malin was the catcher, so he has a courtesy runner on first. I didn't catch that number or name as he run onto the field. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Pinewood could use the pitcher's best friend here in a double play. Hopefully we'll get about a 2-hopper up the middle, and either Banks or Maddox can pick it up and being able to turn 2 and get us out of this inning with only 1 run scored. Oates rocks and fires. He squares the bunt, gets down a pretty bunt. Folsom comes in. Nobody covering third. So after the bunt, 1 run scored. Folsom picked up the bunt, threw him out at first. So that'll record the second out of the inning. But the runner advanced all the way to third as nobody picked up the third base position as Folsom charged. If I'm not mistaken, that was the shortstop's duties. Come over and pick that up. Nobody was there. That brings up 6-hole hitter Carter Turner. He is the designated hitter today for the third baseman, Noah Doolittle. Runner did advance to third, so we have 1 runner on third with 2 outs. 2 runs have scored here in the first inning. Shot out to left field. It's going to get down and score a run. Houston Folsom cuts it off before it gets to the fence, turns around and throws it in. It'll be a long single. Oates found a little bit too much of the plate with that fastball, and he was able to flick it out there over the third baseman's head. Wasn't a real hard hit ball, but it done the job. So now 2 outs with a runner on first. Cougars have scored 3 runs. First pitch strike by Oates. He seems to be a little bit more settled in now. Probably a little bit pumped up the first inning. Like I said, he pitched a little rushed the first few batters. Swung through for strike 2. 0-2 on Annalyn, your left fielder. Runner on first with 2 outs. Rocks and fires, fastball a little bit low. I do like the fact that Oates is coming straight at these batters. So far, only 2 hits and 3 runs have scored. Leadoff batter hit a line drive through the middle to start the game. And the 6-hole, the 6-hole DH, Carter Turner, flipped one out there in left field to score another run. Other runners scored off of a walk and pass balls. Foul ball straight back to the backstop. Hopefully we can get a little action here with a strikeout. Oates yet to record his first strikeout of the game. Another foul ball straight back by Annalyn. Like I said before, he will be your starting left fielder for the Cougars. 7-hole batter. Cougars have sent 7 to the plate so far this inning, scored 3 runs on 2 hits. Loose, rocks and fires. Curveball left up a little bit. Full count again. Pitch count getting kind of high for Oates his first innings. He's almost took every batter to a full count. Oates has got to start picking up outs with a fewer pitches as pitch count climbs. One position the Patriots are a little bit slack on due to some preseason injuries is pitcher. We need to carry them as far as we can. Oates rocks and fires. Fastball down the middle. He fights it off again. So now we're at an 8th pitch at bat for number 3, Cameron Annalyn, for the Piedmont Cougars, all the way from Monticello, Georgia. Oates rocks and fires, throws a curveball just a bit outside. That'll be second walk of the inning. JoJo Tippett calls timeout. He's going to go talk with Luke. Luke seems a little frustrated. JoJo's going to go try to calm him down. Runners on first and second for the Cougars with 2 outs. 3 runs have scored on 2 hits. And that brings up number 20, Chase Cowan. He'll be your second baseman in today's contest, the first one at least. So with runners on first and second, this will be the first pitch of this at bat. 2 outs. Patriots still in the field. We're in the top of the first. Oates rocks and fires. Swung through by Cowan for strike 1. Oates climbs back up on the hill, ready to throw again. 0-1 pitch. Same thing, check swing. Called a strike by the home plate umpires. He went all the way around. Tried to check his swing, couldn't quite hold up on it. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if we can finish this at bat, as we've been 0-2 on several batters today. There's a good pitch. Breaking ball for a called strike 3. That'll be the first strikeout for the Patriots and Luke Oates. He records his first strikeout. 3 runs on 2 hits. Couple walks, couple pass balls, got in one of the runs. The other two come off of a base hit out to left field by the DH Carter Turner. Nevertheless, that'll bring the Patriots in. At this time, I'd like to take a second and mention our supporters. When I say our supporters, I do mean our sponsors. Fine folks up there at Southern Family Medicine for all your ailments and medical needs. The propane specialist at Claxton Oil for all things fuel and lubricants. You can go see Claxton Oil for anything you need. And for any legal advice, it's Hart Law Group over out of Vidalia, Georgia. They can help you with anything legal. We do appreciate them and their support that helps us bring y'all these games each day. Patriots will come up with a 3-run deficit. Which if you're going to get down, it's best to get down early. Looks like Sam Watson will be the leadoff for Patriots tonight. Again, I am flying solo. No color to be added by Macklin Edwards, as he has taken his little ones up to see a Braves game tonight at Truist Field. Hopefully he'll dial us up in a little while and see what we got going on. So if I had a lot of dead air tonight, it's nobody's fault but my own. The starting pitcher for the Cougars tonight will be number 2, Zach Simmons. As I stated before, he bats third in the lineup. Behind the plate will be Levi Malin. First base will be Isaac Lockett. Second base will be Chase Cowan. Third base, Noah Doolittle. Shortstop will be Tyler Griswell. Left field will be Cameron Anley. Center field will be Jack Adams. And right field, Cooper Barrel. Sam Watson climbs into the box, takes the first pitch from Simmons. Called low ball. Fastball down the middle, but it was low. 1 ball, no strikes on Watson. Curve ball, low and outside. That'd be ball 2. Watson toes the line in the batter's box as he's on top of the plate. 2 balls, no strike count. Was popped straight up. First baseman runs over in foul territory trying to catch a pop-up. Kind of over there in no man's land. It's a real tough play as he's staring straight into the sun where it's at right now. It lands about 10 foot from him. If it had been a hand grenade, he'd have been safe. But nevertheless, that is a tough play right there. You have to practice that play a lot. Watson climbs back in the box with a 2-1 count. I said before, he likes to crowd the plate just a little bit. Simmons rocks and fires. Fastball straight down the middle, fouled back again for strike 2. That'll even the count at 2-2 on Watson. Your leadoff batter for the Patriots here in the bottom of the first inning. Watson climbs back in. Simmons rocks and fires at 5 holes the catcher all the way to the backstop. Almost like they got crossed up. Full count. Again, the sole responsibility of the leadoff batter is to wind up on first base without an out. Hopefully Watson can produce. Simmons rocks and fires. That's exactly what it'll be. Watson takes a stroll down to first base. Patriots had the first runner on of the night. Sam Watson watches ball 4 and trots up down to first base. That'll bring up senior Banks Hearn, one of the Patriot leaders this year, up at the plate. As he steps into the box. Senior campaign as far as the playoffs begins now for Hearn. Watson with a good lead at first. Simmons looks a couple times, rocks and fires. Throws a low and outside fastball that the catcher had to pick. Didn't have a chance to block. He picked it well, didn't get past him. Watson was not able to advance due to a fine pick by the catcher. Watson with about a 4-step lead there at first. Simmons rocks and fires an absolute laser hit down the third base line, about 3 foot foul. Long fly ball hit by Banks Hearn. If it's fair, it's gone. Foul ball. Hanging breaking ball. Hearn hit it well. Now I got us back on where y'all can see me again. Just giving our sponsors a little extra airtime tonight. Again, runner on first base in Sam Wasson. Got about a 4-step lead. Fouled off again by Hearn. Count is 1-2. Hearn steps back in the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Watson on first with about a 4-step lead. Rawson goes inside fastball. Good throw down by the catcher. Called out by the umpire. I didn't think it was nowhere close, but nevertheless he is out. I'm not going to get on the umpire's quiet yet, but I did not see an out there. Nevertheless, 1 out for the Patriots. That takes their only base runner off the bags. Hearn comes back up to the plate with a 2-2 count. Fouled off out of play. Fouled back again for the 3rd time in a row. Hearn digs back in with a 2-2 count. Payoff pitch low and outside. Now to push the count to full. Fouled off again by Hearn. Again, full count with 1 out. After Watson got caught stealing. Again, I didn't think he was out. That's what the umpire called, so that's what we're going to have to go with for now. Ball 4 to Hearn as he takes a free base. That brings up Luke Oates, Jr. with a senior on first base. Watson got caught stealing for the 1st out. Now Hearn's on first. Runs pretty good. Changeup, outside changeup, called for a strike. It was borderline. I can live with a borderline call. It could go either way. Was called for a strike. 0-1 on Oates. Lefty from Register. Starting pitcher for the Patriots. Hearn on first. Fastball inside. Umpire don't bite on that one. Evens the count at 1-1. Again, if you're just joining us, Piedmont Cougars squeezed in 3 runs on 2 hits in the top of the 1st. Pinewood threatening now in the bottom with a runner on first. 3rd pitch was inside as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Oates climbs back in. 3-hole hitter for the Patriots. 2 balls, 1 strike. Drives a ball into center field. Struck well. Center fielder runs it down right in front of the State Farm sign. Banks has to turn and retreat back to first. Luke's put a charge into it as it went all the way to the warning track. Nice play by the center fielder as he ran it down, had to kind of make a leap and catch over the top of his head as he got turned around a little bit. Ball was hit very sharp. That brings up 4-hole hitter, sophomore Houston Folsom, Patriot left fielder. 2 outs for the Patriots, runner on first. Folsom steps in. Takes a first pitch curveball for a strike. Not really something you want to hit. It was a little bit high and tight. Nevertheless, it was a strike, but not something you want to hit on the first pitch. 1 strike on Folsom. Curveball again. Folsom drives it into left field. It might get over his head. It does. 1 hops the wall. This may score Hearn. There may be a play there at the plate. Good job by the Patriots as Houston Folsom has a stand-up double with a 1 hopper to the fence. Oates and Houston Folsom both drove the ball to the wall. This one just did get over the left fielder's head, and that results in an RBI for Folsom and a double. Banks Hearn scored from first. As we mentioned before, he runs pretty well. Nice job by the Patriots to answer with at least 1 run scored. You got 7 innings to catch up. That'll bring up senior Maddox Lewis with a runner in scoring position. Lewis climbs in. Pickoff attempt to Folsom. Thrown into center field. He jumps up and acts like he's going to run to third base. Thinks better of it. Coach Lewis throws up the no sign. He gets back to the bag. The pickoff attempt was unsuccessful. Still no count on Lewis, your senior second baseman. Folsom at second base, waiting a base hit from Lewis where he can trot onto the plate. First pitch, fastball, strike down the middle. A little bit of a delayed call by the home plate umpire. No balls, 1 strike. Runner on second for the Patriots. Folsom at second, Lewis at bat. Second pitch, high fastball swung through by Lewis. Good swing as he was on it. 0-2 to Lewis. Runner in scoring position is Folsom. Shortstop playing back and forth with his lead. Folsom comes back to second just a little bit. Pitcher rocks and fires. Fastball high and outside. For the first ball in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we take just a little slow rolling C&I ground ball and a 3-4 hole here to score Folsom. One-two pitch. High chopper out to the mound. It's going to be a tough play as Lewis runs well. Pitcher comes up, makes the play, and throws him out at first by half a step. That'll end the inning for the Patriots. Patriots score 1 run on 1 hit. Makes the score 3-1. As we hit the ball hard twice. Actually, more than that, a couple of them was foul. Luke Oates gave it a good ride out to center field, right at the State Farm sign. Center fielder made a good play. Folsom was able to get one over the head of the left fielder for a double and scored the run. Scored Banks after a walk. Patriot finds themselves in just a small hole. Like I say, if you're going to get down, might as well get down early in the game where you got all game to come back. We just can't give up any more runs. As I mentioned before, it seemed to me like Oates was pitching just a little bit rushed the first inning. He wasn't quite settled in. He was a little bit jumpy and uncharacteristic of Luke, because he's usually pretty cool, calm, and collective out there on the mound. But hey, when you're a junior and you're getting a start, first playoff game at home, that adrenaline can be pumping a little bit. be a little bit amped up, throwing a little bit harder than usual, and trying to make the curveball do a little bit more than it's supposed to. But let's hope he settles in this inning and gets about 3 strikeouts right out the gate. Or really, we need about a 3-pitch inning. We went full counts a lot of times and over that last inning. Got his pitch count up just a little bit. We could use a short inning here where the Patriots can come back in and score some more runs. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Southern Family Medicine, Claxton Oil, and Hart Ball Group. All right, we're back at the top of the second inning.
Excuse me, y'all on radio or the Game Changer?
Facebook.
Gotcha, thank you.
As first pitch strike from Luke Oates. She's done so many times before. This is the 9-hole hitter, Cooper Burrell. Also plays right field for the Cougars. 0-2 right now as Oates fires another fastball. Strike 3 as Oates records another strikeout. Second of the evening. That's exactly what we need. That'll bring up your leadoff batter, center fielder also. Scored on the first inning after a hit. Line drive up the middle. Oates rocks and fires. So I'm trying to stay relevant reading all of Mac's comments. And I do miss Mac. As I got too much going on, my little brain can't keep up, trying to put the score up on, switch screens, and remember everything I'm supposed to do. Leadoff batter number 22, Jack Adams. Long foul ball down the right field line is going to get out of play. Elrod didn't even give that a look. Be 0-2 again. We could muster something here with another strikeout. It would be just what the doctor ordered. No pun intended after the Southern Family Medicine plug we had. Curveball inside, taken for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the leadoff batter for the Cougars. Adams steps back in. Oates on the mound. He receives a sign from Tippett. Agrees. Rocks and fires. Fastball inside is a jam job this time. 1 hopper to the over to the first baseman, Cooper. And he calls him safe. The umpire in the field is just out of this world right now.
No way!
I do believe he called him out. Then he made a safe sign for some reason. I still don't understand what's going on. So is there 2 outs, or is it? I don't know. First base umpire is calling all kind of stuff that don't make any sense. After he called him out, he done the safe sign, and I don't know exactly what that was about. Oates rocks and fires, puts an extra little mustard on that first pitch to the 2-hole hitter, Tyler Griswold, for a first pitch strike. He just threw it by Tyler. 0-1. Oates and Tippett agree again. Oates rocks and fires. Fastball inside part of the plate for a strike. That was in the river, but called for a strike either way. I'm coming right there again if I'm Oates. I don't think he can catch up to it. That's where Tippett swung on and missed. Just the inning that we needed. 3 up, 3 down with 2 strikeouts. That pushes Oates up to 3 strikeouts on the game. Nice inning for the Patriots as they come back up and try to even the score. Again, score is 3-1. Piedmont Cougars over the Pinewood Christian Academy Patriots right now. They scored 3 runs on 2 hits in the first inning. They come up empty on the second inning with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. No runs scored. That'll bring up Patriots to Bottom of the second inning. Try to even this score. Again, as I stated before, Southern Family Medicine, Claxton Oil and Heart Law Group are the sponsors that we'd like to thank today for bringing you this contest between the Piedmont Cougars and the Pinewood Patriots. Looks like we'll still have number 22. No, excuse me. Number 2, Zach Simmons, back up on the mound again as he threw the first inning for the Cougars. Simmons, Zach Simmons, number 2, the pitcher. He threw a pretty good inning in the first one. He did walk 2. Watson got caught stealing. Had not that been the case, I know he would have scored easily on the Folsom double. Hearn was able to score from first on the hit, give their Patriot their 1 run. Now to bring up senior catcher JoJo Tippett to lead off in the bottom of the second. JoJo had a little bit of a rough season at the plate, not because he was mishitting balls, he was just snake bit. What I mean by that is everything he hit hard went straight to somebody. Usually what I tell you, there's a chopper over third base. Third baseman playing in, gets over his head. One hopper goes right over the head of the third baseman. There's nothing he can do but stare at the sky as the ball floats over his head. It dribbles out into left field. JoJo is on with a leadoff single. Like I said before, the sole job of the leadoff man is to get on base. Tippett has done just that. Tippett runs decent. He was a running back in football. He gets about a 4-step lead at first. Gets the secondary and stays put as the first pitch fastball drifts a little bit outside for Simmons. Tippett on first gets a little bit bigger lead. Again, Maddox Elrod is up at the plate. Fastball outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. You got to look for something to absolutely hammer right here if you're going to decide to pitch. Decide to swing. Waiting off the payoff pitch is a 2-0 pitch to Elrod. Ball gets past. Tippett's going to take off towards second. The ball gets behind the catcher. That's his first pass ball of the game. Tippett down to second base in scoring position with no outs. 3 balls, no strikes. They're probably not going to give Maddox anything here to hit, as there's no need to with an open bag down there. But nevertheless, maybe he'll get something to be able to score this run. There's the first pitch, a 3-1 strike. 3-1, looking for something to hammer here. 1 pitch, 1 spot for Elrod. (3-1) pitch to Maddox with a runner on second. It's a full count. Pinewoods fans letting the umpire know they're unpleased with that call. It did look to be just a touch high and a touch outside. Again, another borderline call as your senior first baseman Cooper Wilson steps into the box. Again, you got a runner on second and JoJo Tippett. Tippett runs pretty well for a catcher. As I said before, he was a running back on the football team. Most of the time you will see a courtesy runner come on for the catcher when they're a little bit slower. Tippett runs pretty well, so he's going to stay in and hit for himself. Pitch popped up over in the first base foul territory. First baseman gets over and makes the play this time. So he didn't get turned around or have to stare into the sun too much that time. That'll be 2 outs for the Patriots. Patriots started out pretty good with a runner on first, moved up to second, had a runner on second with no outs. Now facing a situation where they need to have a 2-out hit to score this run. Brings up Bryson Dutton. First pitch swinging, fouled straight back. He's a senior as well.
Let's go right here, baby. Come on, Levi, let's go.
0-1. JoJo Tippett on second base. Dutton up at the plate with 2 outs. Pinewood could really use this run. That puts score up to 3-2.
Get on the plate.
Breaking pitch. Swung through by Dutton. That'll make it 0-2. 2 outs on the inning. Bottom of the second. It is 3-1 Piedmont
I know, but I'm saying that pitcher's still out.
over to Pinewood. JoJo Tippett at second base. Second baseman keeps running back and forth. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate for strike 3. 3-pitch strikeout for Simmons will end the inning for the Patriots.
Play outside.
Patriots had a base runner in scoring position after first pitch of the inning hit by JoJo Tippett. Bounce over to third base. Maddox Elrod over in right field. JoJo Tippett behind the plate. And Luke Oates at the pitching position. So far tonight, Luke has 3 strikeouts. 1 looking and 2 swinging. JoJo gets the gear back on, fires a strike down to second base. Ready for the next inning. That'll bring up your starting pitcher for the Cougars, Zach Simmons, number 2. Beautiful day out here today as we have a slight breeze, enough to keep the gnats off of you. Nice, bright, sunny day here in Belleville. Oates rocks and fires. Your first pitch ball, fastball, just a little bit outside. I do believe we got called on that pitch 2 times last inning. Nevertheless, it's a ball this time. Oates rocks and fires again. Got a Texas leaguer out into right field. Lewis turns and runs and backpedals and makes a nice play. Again, I've said it many times. Nobody gives that play enough credit. If you're running full blast backwards, have to turn around and catch it up over your head. Nice play by Lewis to collect the first out of the inning for the Patriots here in the top of the 3rd. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Levi Malin, catcher for the Cougars. He digs in the box. Oates fires, fastball, straight down the middle. Fouled straight back for strike 1. Oates rocks and fires. Called strike. Fastball on the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Nobody on, 1 out for the Cougars. As your cleanup hitter, Malin is up. JoJo sets up far inside. Swung through. Strikeout for Luke Oates. That'll be his 4th on the day. Need another quick inning as we're well on our way. Brings up number 10, Isaac Lockett. Plays first base for his defensive duties. Oates rocks and fires. A little bit high, fastball up. 1 ball, no strikes.
Go, 10.
Oates and Tippett agree on it. Ball 2, a little bit low and outside. 1 pitch, 1 spot here for the cleanup hitter. Excuse me, 5-hole hitter. Speed pitch curveball in there for a strike. Caught outside corner for a strike. Count goes 2-1. Oates fires again. Same pitch, same spot, same result. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the inning with no runners on now in the top of the 3rd. Swung through, strike 3. That'll end the inning. Oates records 2 strikeouts again in the inning and do exactly what we need with another quick inning. Great job by Oates to regain his composure and pitch 2 gem of an innings in the next 2. Patriots need to capitalize on the runners in scoring position and put some more runs up on the board as they're trailing by 2 right now. I said before, it's best if you're going to get down in the game, it's best to get down early. But now we got to climb out of this hole that we dug. Only takes 1 good inning to score 2 runs. Just keep cutting it in half and we'll be on top at the end. Looks like senior Zach Simmons is going to climb back up on the mound again for the Cougars. He also bats 3-hole for them. Patriots have had the leadoff batter on both innings. First inning, leadoff batter was caught stealing. Second inning, he was left stranded on second base after a pass ball advanced him. So the Patriots can get in scoring position and provide a hit or a pass ball or just make some magic happen to get us back in this ball game. That'll bring up Sam Wasson, Patriots center fielder, leadoff batter. He will lead off again here in the 3rd inning. And I'll say it once again, sole priority for the leadoff batter is to reach the first base. Wasson digs in. First pitch of the bottom of the 3rd is underway. Ball just a bit outside, a little bit low. 1 ball, no strikes. Wasson steadies. Watches ball 2, fastball outside. Good eye by Sam Wasson. Last time he swung go 2 and popped up. Let's make sure we got 1 pitch, 1 spot right here. It was a fastball middle out. Probably not what you want to hit 2-0. Wasson takes it for a strike. Swings. Ground ball hit. We over to first base for an out. 1 hopper to first baseman. He stabbed it and threw it across the diamond for get the first out for the Patriots. Or excuse me, for the Cougars. That brings up senior Banks Hearn. 1 out for the Patriots, nobody on. First pitch back over to third baseman again. Another out recorded for the Cougars. They're trying the third baseman out, and he's proven that he can do the job. Another sharp hit ball down there to the third baseman. Number 9, Noah Doolittle. He is playing defense for the designated hitter, Carter Turner, for the Cougars. That brings up junior Luke Oates.
Let's go, Noah!
We could use a long ball here from Oates. He swung for it, swung through it. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a hammer cut yet. I'll do.
2 outs in the inning for the Patriots. Takes a fastball high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Oates. Oates ready for the next pitch. Ball inside. Catcher set up outside and threw it back across his body. Wasn't able to frame it. Borderline pitch, but caught the ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Fouled off by Luke Oates. Puts the count to 4. Oates climbs back in. Simmons gets his sign, rocks and fires. Be inside. Oates will trot down to first base. Good at bat by Oates as he pushed it to full and walked. That'll bring on a courtesy runner for the Patriots. I believe that's Davis that comes on. To be a courtesy runner for Oates, who is the pitcher. That brings up Houston Folsom. Left fielder for the Patriots doubled in his first at bat. Simmons rocks and fires. Fastball low and outside. Ball 1. Folsom steadies in the box. Davis over at first gets about a 4-step lead. Another fastball high and outside. Malin said he's had enough of that. He's going to go out there and talk to him for a second. Try to calm the pitcher's nerves. Calms him down just a little bit. Talks to him. Tells him what he wants to hear. Walks slowly back to the plate. Folsom steps back in the box with a 2-0 count. 1 pitch, 1 spot right here. If you can't hit it off the top of the school, we're letting it go by. Davis at first with about a 3-step lead. Fastball low and outside. 3 balls, no strikes. We're spitting on everything here as Folsom digs back in. We'll take a runner in scoring position with Maddox Lewis coming up next. Be a 4-pitch walk for Folsom. That'll move Davis over to second. Folsom, who also runs pretty good at first. Senior second baseman Maddox Lewis coming to the plate. Coach Moody calls times. We'll go out there and talk to his senior pitcher. Kind of give him the scenario. Tell him to calm down a little bit. Don't worry about anything. We got 2 outs. He has everything in the world to be worried about now that Maddox Lewis is fixing to step in the box. Had a good season at the plate this year. Base hit here will score Davis. Hit in the right spot. We just can't hit a shot right at somebody. Davis runs pretty well as he's a courtesy runner for Luke Oates. Folsom on first also runs well. A ball hooked down that right field line would be perfect right now as Folsom runs well enough to score from first. Lewis stands in the box. Simmons ready's on the mound. Big lead on first and second by the Patriot runners. Simmons rocks and fires. First pitch strike as it catches the outside part of the plate. Not what he wanted to hit on the first pitch of an at-bat. Lewis gets ready again. Big lead on second base by Davis. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop fields a 1-hopper, steps on second base for out 3. That'll end the bottom of the 3rd for the Patriots. They had runner in scoring position once again with 2 outs. Was unable to push one across. Score is still 3-1 as we go into the top of the 4th inning. Pitcher for the Cougars was Simmons. Did look a little bit tired that last inning. So he had to be talked to twice to calm him down. He did get out of it without a run scoring. Luke Oates sprints back out onto the diamond as he'll start and hopefully finish the rest of the game. Starting pitcher. We talked about it before. Seemed just a little bit rushed in the first inning that he pitched. Ever since then, he has settled down and 3 up, 3 downs. That's what we need again until we can get on top. Again, I'd like to take this time in between innings to mention our sponsors, the people that bring these games to you each week. Southern Family Medicine here in Claxton with Dr. Thomas J. Miller. For any time you're feeling bad or under the weather, you can go see Dr. Miller and he'll get you feeling a little bit better about the situation. Fine people there in Vidalia, Georgia for all your legal needs, Heart Law Group. And then your propane specialist there in Claxton, Georgia. Claxton Oil Company. They can provide you with all your fuel needs, lubrication, propane, gas grills, gas cans, anything related to fuel or lubrication. That'll bring up your DH, Carter Turner. He swings through it and misses the first pitch for strike one. Luke Oates steadies, gets his sign again on the mound. Rocks and fires to tip it. That'll be strike two. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. Turner had a single in the first inning. Kind of a soft line drive out into left field. Swings through that for the first out of the inning. Oates will record another strikeout. Bring his total up to 6 for the day. That brings up number 3, Cameron Anlin. Swings through the first pitch, fouls it straight back to the backstop. No balls, 1 strike as Oates is ahead again in the count. Oates and Tippett get together. He rocks and fires. Strike 2, inside part of the plate, fastball. Anlin watches it go by. No balls, 2 strikes. High fastball. Anlin not chasing. Changed his eye level there. Make him look at something a little bit different. So he's trying to time up Oates. Oates and Tippett get together. Strike 3, curveball. Beautiful pitch by Luke Oates. So he records strikeout number 7 in this afternoon's contest in the top of the 4th inning. Again, score 3-1. Cougars over the Patriots. 2 outs, no runners on here in the top of the 4th. First pitch of the bat, fastball. Thrown in the dirt. JoJo tries to pick it, pop straight up. Home plate umpire will do him a favor and walk over and grab it. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. Oates rocks and fires again. Swung through, outside fastball. Wasn't to produce anything by number 20, Chase Cowan, your batter right now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oates steadies again. Gets his sign. Inside fastball, almost hit Cowan. Cowan's human instincts told him to get out the way, and he did just in time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cowan is your 8-hole hitter. Outside fastball swung through again. Evens the count at 2-2. Patriots have 2 outs in the inning, provided by Oates strikeouts. See if he can get 3 here. Not a bad pitch, as it was about 2 balls outside. Just a little bit outside. I do believe we've had that pitch called a couple times, but not this time. Pushes the count to full. Swung through, strike 3. Oates records 3 strikeouts on the inning and 8 Georgia. Claxton Oil Company and Southern Family Medicine bringing you tonight's game, or excuse me, this afternoon's game. Tonight's game will start at 7 o'clock. This one was a 4 o'clock start time. This is the second round of the state playoffs as Pinewood had a bye first round. If they were to advance today or tomorrow, they would be headed to Valdosta next week. I believe the games will be Friday and Saturday as well. And then the state championship series will be played over at Georgia Southern. So that would be a nice trip to make right there to Statesboro, Georgia to watch. Leadoff batter for the bottom of the third inning will be JoJo Tippett. So Sam Watson has led off 2 innings and JoJo Tippett has led off 2 innings. JoJo, the catcher for the Patriots, digs into the box. Again, senior Zach Simmons, pitcher, starting pitcher for tonight. He climbs back out there once again. Starts the first pitch, fastball outside. 1 ball, no strike on Tippett. Swung on, long fly ball. Might stay in. It's going to be right on the fence. It does. Stays in as the left fielder, Cameron Allen, hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Had about 1.5 feet to go to be a home run for the Patriots. That would have been nice for a leadoff. I said before, the goal is to be on base, but we wouldn't have disapproved of a home run right then. That brings up Maddox Elrod, your starting right fielder. He takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Again, Patriots are down 2 runs. Got the scratch right here to get within 1. Foul ball evens the count at 1-1 on Elrod. As a long fly ball produced the first out of the inning for the Patriots. Elrod digs back in. Curveball low and outside. Thought about it. Snatched his bat back. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Nobody on base. Bottom of the 4th for the Patriots. Center cut fastball called for a strike there. Evens the count at 2-2. Elrod climbs back in. Another drive out into left field. Sun Monster plays a big deal out there. Left fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in for 2 outs. We're going to try the left fielder. We tried the third baseman last inning. He proved worthy of getting an out 2 times against the Patriots. Now we're going to try the left fielder this inning. So far, he has been perfect as he made 2 consecutive outs for the Cougars. That brings up senior first baseman Cooper Wilson to the plate. Curve ball. Spits on it low for ball 1. Simmons rocks and fires. There's a base hit up the middle. Cooper Wilson gets his first hit of the contest as he fires a worm burner straight through the middle, right by the pitcher's foot, right on into center field. Patriots have a base runner now with senior Bryson Dutton coming up to the plate. Bryson struck out his first at bat. Wilson on first base gets about a 2.5 step lead. First pitch fastball outside. Simmons' pitch count starting to get up there a little bit. He's working everybody close to full counts. Wilson 2 steps off the bag. Swung through by Dutton. One ball, 1 strike. Cooper with a small lead on the plate. Pitch from Simmons is drove to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in for out 3. And just like that, we're into the 5th inning. I stated earlier, if you're going to get down in the game, it's best to get down early. That's only if you start scoring runs 1 at a time each other inning. Now we're into the 5th inning of a 7-inning contest, and we need to start scratching some runs out. Oates sprints back out to the mound. The rest of the team follows. Hopefully he can have another quick inning. Hart Law Group over in Vidalia, Georgia will provide you with any legal needs or advisement that you need. Great people over there help provide our services each game, along with Claxton Oil Company. Go see them for your gas grill needs, or if you need a bottle of propane to cook your meal these nice spring afternoons. And also, if you're not feeling well or just need a regular checkup, go see Dr. Thomas J. Miller up at Southern Family Medicine in Claxton, Georgia. Him and all his colleagues can make you feel better, or at least feel better about your situation. Go see them for all your medical needs. This will bring us into the top of the 5th inning. Score is still 3-1. Everything's been scored in the first inning. I'll bring up your 9-hole hitter, Cooper Burrell. Also plays right field for the Cougars. Oates rocks and fires. Fastball outside. Burrell digs back in. 1 ball, no strikes. High fastball he swings through, couldn't catch back up to. If he catches up to that, he barely hits it to first base. Wilson better be ready. Oates fires again. Swung through again, foul ball. Tippett able to hang on to it for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Burrell digs back in. Tippett and Oates agree once again. Oates rocks and fires. Another fastball, center cut, watched by Burrell. Now puts the strikeout count up to 9 for Luke Oates. As again, he did not have a strikeout in the first inning. He may have had 1. I may have lied. He now has 9. That brings up your leadoff batter, Jack Adams. He had a hit first inning as he hit a laser through the middle. I believe he struck out his second at bat. First pitch strike by Oates. Oh, 1. 1 out. Top of the 5th inning for the Patriots. Fastball down the middle, hit out to left field. Houston Folsom drifts back on it. Hauls it in as it's hit over his head slightly. Kind of drift back on the ball. I'd love to see him get up under that ball and plant his feet before he hauls it in because of that Sun Monster and what it can do out there. Nevertheless, he does haul in the second out of the inning. This will be your 2-hole hitter, Tyler Griswold. Also plays shortstop for the Cougars. 2 outs on the inning. Oates rocks and fires. This was going to be hit straight up in the air. Folsom's got a beat on it. Again, that Sun plays tricks out there. He hauls it in with 2 hands over his head. A lot more sound out right there as our rally support in left center field from a lot of the high school kids in the back of some pickup trucks out there cheers them on. Another quick inning for Oates. So I believe that was a 6-pitch inning, dearly needed. So we should be back on about the pitch count that we need to be now. The score is 3-1. Cougars over the Patriots going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Patriots need to push at least 1 across here to make things interesting in the latter innings of the game, of this second round of the playoffs. Again, the Patriots had a bye the first round. Piedmont won their first round and advanced over here to Belleville, Georgia. If Pinewood were to advance to the next round of state, it would be down in Valdosta, Georgia, is what I'm being told. Maybe those games are to be determined, but I believe they said it was in Valdosta. walks confidently up into the plate, as he is wearing 0. Matt would say number 0. I call it 0. Sam digs in.
Get on top of the ball, Sam. Let's go.
Simmons, still your pitcher for the Cougars. First pitch way outside, fastball. First ball of the count. 1 ball, no strikes to Wasson. Simmons rocks and fires again. Center cut fastball is popped up to center field. Patriots are going to have to start getting on top of the ball. They flew out about the last 4 or 5 batters. Got to start squaring it up, hitting it in the face a little more.
Get on top of the ball, Banks.
Brings up senior shortstop Banks Hearn, groundhog. He's reached on a walk in the first inning, scored the only run for the Patriots on a Folsom double. He does just as Wasson and takes a first pitch fastball low and outside, squeezes past the catcher and goes to the backstop. First pitch ball. Banks swings on, ground ball to the shortstop. He catches it easy to Harper, throwing across the plate. Excuse me, across the diamond for out number 2. 2 quick outs. 4 pitches here in the bottom of the 5th will bring up junior Luke Oates, your starting pitcher this afternoon's contest. First pitch swung on. Ground ball to the second baseman. We'll have a play at first. Safe at first base as Oates legs it out. I'm sure he'll get a runner here as he's our starting pitcher. Probably bring Davis back on one more time. That will be the case as he reaches on an error. Ground ball hit the second baseman. There's your first error on the game. Recorded by number 20, Chase Cowan at second base. That'll bring up your cleanup hitter, sophomore Houston Folsom. 2-run homer would be absolutely on time at this point as we have 2 outs with a runner on first, down by 2. First pitch fastball taken for a strike, a little bit low. Nevertheless, still a strike, just a low strike. Davis gets about a 3.5 step lead over at first. Folsom ready's in the box. Swung on, kind of a high outside fastball. Borderline strike. 0-2. 2 outs on the inning. Folsom digs back in. Runner on first and Davis, 2 outs. Got to protect here. Keep this inning alive. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner on first. Another fly ball out to center field. Davis running hard. Center fielder hauls it in for out 3. As I stated before, the Patriots have got to get on top of the baseball. It's the only ground ball they hit in the 5th inning was booted for an error, and a base runner was the result for the Patriots. That's the 3rd out. Now to take us into the top of the 6th inning. outcome for the Patriots, there will be a game at 7 o'clock. Will be the second game of a 3-series playoff game here in Belleville. Blue Coats to take the mound one more time. Oates and Tippett get together. First pitch of the inning. Fastball low and outside for ball 1. Patriot supporters have come out in full force for this evening's ball game. They're lined up and down the first base line and back to right behind us as we are sitting right behind the plate. Stands are full. Lawn chairs are out in full force. 1-1 count. Oates rocks and fires again. Good curveball, gets him a swing and miss. Pitcher Zach Simmons at the plate. 3-hole hitter for the Cougars. Oates and Tippett get together one more time. Oates rocks and fires. A little bit of extra mustard on the fastball. Cooper Wilson's got to play over. Reaches, gets a little bit of leather on it, reaching over the fence, and it bounces right out of his glove. Made a great attempt to get over there and make a play on that ball. About the time the ball touched leather on its glove, his arm came down and hit the fence, causing his glove to come up. Kind of trampolined out of it. Great attempt by Cooper Wilson to get over there and make a play on it. 1-2 pitch, thrown all the way to the backstop. Like a slider got away from Oates just a little bit as it was hooked a little bit too far inside. Evens the count at 2-2. Simmons digs back in and waits the Oates pitch. 2-2 pitch. Good curveball. Not a pitch that's going to be called for a strike. Looking for a swing there. Simmons did not offer. Full count. Oates rocks and fires. Fastball down the middle. Base hit in the 5-6 hole by Simmons. Good at bat by him. So he worked the count full. And then gets a base hit in the 5-6 hole.
Be quiet too long. Let's go.
Leadoff runner reaches. Levi Malin, your catcher, digs in again. He's been asked to bunt once before in this game, could not get it down. Had to look at his cheat sheet in his back pocket, and he grabs it again. I'm sure something's fixing to come of that sort here. Good lead by Simmons there at first base. Left-hander pitcher Oates keeps them pretty honest over there at first base. First pitch strike, fastball strike inside by Oates. Coach will call out numbers again as this new age coaching likes to call out numbers instead of giving signs. I'm old school. I love the signs, indicator and a sign. He calls it out. He's going to bunt. Squared around the bunt is a pickoff attempt over to first base. We'll take that out. Good lead there at first by Simmons. Oates going to pick over again, keep him honest. You don't want to give him too much of a head start. Another good lead by Simmons there at first. Here comes the pitch, squares around the bunt. Low pitch, going to second. JoJo rocks and fires. Stands up there at second base, safe as he advances on a pass ball. Ball was thrown in the dirt. Fastball in the dirt, kind of hard to handle as you're trying to get up and throw somebody out. Especially when they square around the bunt. But without having to bunt, now they got a situation with no outs and a runner on second. Not a good spot to be in for the Patriots, as then they can bunt again and move the runner right on over. Oates readies again, runner on second, squares the bunt. He tries to bunt it down the first base line, fouls it off of his foot, rolls foul over there in foul territory. Coop picks it up, throws it back to Luke. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If Luke can take one himself right here, that'll help his situation out tremendously. Oates and Tippett get together on the pitch one more time. Oates rocks and fires. Curveball. Woo! That was strike 3, and the umpire did not call it. 2-2 pitch was strike 3. Unfortunately, it was not called by the umpire. Runner on second, full count. Rocks and fires, and he throws it by him that time. Okay, that made Oates a little bit mad. He puts a little bit of extra mustard on that fastball and throws it by the 5-hole hitter, cleanup hitter Levi Malin. That brings up 5-hole hitter Isaac Lockett, first baseman. Runner out there at second base. Infield pop-up here would be just what the doctor ordered. Pick-off move. Good attempt by Oates and Lewis there as he come sprinting in from his second base position. Made it closer than what it was supposed to be.
Let's go, Isaac.
Again, a runner on first base. Moderate lead, nobody holding him on quite yet. Lefty gets his sign. Got in his kitchen right there. No ball, 1 strike. First pitch of the inning. First pitch of that bat. One out on the inning. Runner on second base. 1 strike on the batter. Lazy ground ball hit out to Lewis. He's going to pick it up, throw it over to first base, collect the out. That'll be 2 outs on the inning. Runner advances over to third base. Patriots need an out here before the runner can get to the plate. Tippett's going to have to be tough behind the plate. Be a wall back there as a catcher. So that brings up D.H. Turner. He swings through it and misses. Luke threw it by him on that pitch. Let's hope we don't slow the speeder's bat up by throwing another off-speed pitch. Keep throwing it by him. Say he looped a little single out into left field, his first at bat. Ball gets past Tippett, high fastball. Scores again. 2 of the 4 runs have scored on pass balls and advanced on pass balls. That one in and out of the mid at Tippett. Two outs with nobody on now as that pushes the score 4-1. One ball, 1 strike to the D.H. Turner. Oates rocks and fires. There's a center cut fastball. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tippett and Oates both agree on this pitch. Here's the pitch, swung on. Fastball thrown by him, he fouls it off back towards all the cars in the parking lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oates steadies on the mound once again. High and outside fastball. That'll push the count to full. Again, bottom of the 6th. 1 run scored on 1 hit so far. Full count with 2 outs, nobody on to the D.H. Turner. Swung through. Strike 3. And another strikeout for Luke Oates. Patriots going into the bottom of the 6th. Back against the wall now as we're down 2 runs. Got this chance and one more before it's too late. Patriots been trying to dig out of the hole since the first inning when the Cougars from Piedmont Academy in Monticello, Georgia were able to squeeze in 3 runs on 1 hit. They were answered back with the run of their own. Made it 3-1. Cougars have just scored in the top of the 6th inning to push it to 4-1. Patriots coming up now to try to even the score in the bottom of the 6th. If you find yourself needing a gas grill this summer for all your summertime cookouts, you can go see the people up there at Claxton Oil. They'll get you situated with a fine grill and the fuel to power it with. Don't ask for no wood, as he's going to have all propane products. No wood burners up there. Any legal advice needed can be handled by Hart Law Group over in Vidalia, Georgia. If you find yourself with a stomach ache or earache, you can give old Dr. Thomas J. Miller a call up there at Southern Family Medicine, and him and all his associates will do their best to get you feeling a lot more comfortable. First up for the Patriots in the bottom of the 6th inning will be senior second baseman Maddox Lewis. Lewis digs in. Rips the first ball out into right field. Straight to the right fielder. He takes 2 steps, catches the ball, as everything we've hit this afternoon has went right to somebody. That brings up senior JoJo Tippett. It's the first time anybody but Tippett or Watson has led off an inning. Maybe that'll change some of the Patriots' luck. So far, 1 pitch, 1 out. Curveball on the inside part of the plate. I thought it broke a little bit late to be called a strike. Nevertheless, the umpire did call it anyway. 0-1 to Tippett. There's a strike. Center cut fastball. Tippett finds himself in a hole. 0-2. Curveball popped straight up on the inning. Infield. Second baseman very shaky out there in the field as he almost let that infield pop-up fall. He was the one that had the error earlier in the 5th inning that gave Pinewood their only base runner. Pinewood finds herself in a hole quickly with 2 outs. The bottom of the 6th inning, down 3 runs. First pitch swung on there by Maddox Elrod. 4-pitch inning. That was not what the Patriots needed. We got to see some pitches and start getting on top of some baseballs. 9-1-2 will be due up in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Patriots, so that's who's got to make it happen. I stated earlier in the game, if you're going to get down, it's best to get down early. If you're not going to score any runs in between the 1st and the 7th inning, it does not do you any good to get down early. Oates takes the mound once again for the Patriots. He comes out in the top of the 7th. Oates will be due up 4th in the bottom of the 7th. If we can make the inning last long enough to get him up there, hopefully we can produce some late inning heroics, push across at least 3 runs to prolong the game. Oates has thrown a good game so far. 11 strikeouts in the contest for Oates. Needing 3 more. Finish out first game of this 2nd round of the playoffs. for the Patriots. Tippett gets his tools back on, walks back behind the plate, warm glucose up. Should be plenty warm as he only needs about 2 pitches. Stay in the groove.
Let's make it work. It don't matter. It's got to be a job. We got middle away.
Luke Oates toes the mound. Gets a sign from Tippett. Fires for the first pitch of the top of the 7th inning. Fastball, center cut, strike. Number 3, Cameron Annalyn, your left fielder. Struck out the bat before. Fastball a little bit inside. Evens the count at 1-1. Patriot defense awaits. Same pitch, same spot, same result. Count 2 balls, 1 strike. Allen readies. There's a fastball. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Top of the 7th inning. It's been all Cougars so far. Oates rocks and fires. That'll be a foul ball over the concession stand down the first base side. A little bit tardy on all the fastballs. We're going to set up inside once again. Fouls it straight back. High fastball. Would have been ball 3. Keeps the count at 2-2. 2 consecutive foul balls. 2-2 pitch. Line drive over to Pug Folsom there at third base. Pretty good shot hit to him. He picks it before it ever hits the ground for the first out of the inning. Nice play by the freshman third baseman. That brings up second baseman Chase Cohen, number 20. 1 out on the inning. Oates put a little mustard on that fastball. Winds up high and outside for ball 1. Oates and Tippett get together on the signal. Oates rocks and fires. Curveball in for a strike. Nice all-speed pitch by Oates as he evens the count 1-1. Again, 1 out on the inning. Patriots down by 3. Swung through, strike 2, fastball, center cut fastball. He keeps throwing it by him. That's where we need to stay. Don't speed us bad up. We need the off-speed pitches. We set up inside once again. Oates fires a fastball, and he swings through it. That'll be strikeout number 12, I do believe, on the afternoon for Oates. As Cowan swings through it once again. Like I said, he was a little bit tardy on all of the pitches. We stayed with the fast stuff. He walks back to the dugout with 2 outs. First pitch curveball stays outside just a little bit. Brings up 9-hole hitter Cooper Burrell, your right fielder in this afternoon's contest. Another curveball in for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Fastball high and outside, 2-1. Luke Oates still on the mound for the Patriots, as that's who started the game for them. Done a fantastic job so far. Swung on, fouled straight back into the net. for a strike two. Evens the count at 2-2. Oates and Tippett once again. 2-2 pitch. Pop straight up. It's going to find bleachers. Somebody's got to make a play.
Let him elevate or break you off. Here we go.
Nobody wants to make a play in the stands. It bounces off the cement stands and into the street behind us. Thought it had a chance of staying in. Tippett to make a play. 2-2 count. Number 9 batter, Cooper Burrell. Rocks and fires. High fastball. Pushes count to full.
It can't be a game. Middle.
3-2 pitch. Curveball left outside. Didn't quite snap it off quite as hard as we needed to. Be a 2-out walk.
Do not waste a cut. Don't waste a cut.
Brings up center fielder Jack Adams. He's had 2 good hits this afternoon. 2 hits and a strikeout. Both of his hits have been lasers through the infield. One straight up the middle, one in the 5-6 hole. Adams digs in. Oates gets his sign, rocks and fires. High fastball outside.
Don't miss it, boy.
Ball 1.
One swing ain't gonna win it. I need one more.
2 outs. Runner on first base. 1-0 count. There's a center cut fastball taken for a strike. 1-1 to the batter Adams. Like I said before, he's had 2 hits in this afternoon's contest. Scored a run, scored the first run of the game. Small lead over at first base. Foul ball back off the first base side, over the first base dugout, out into the street. Puts the count 1 ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff batter Adams. Adams digs back in. Tippett and Oates once again. Runner on first. 2 outs. Big lead. Runner goes. Curveball. No throw by Tippett. Now we're in a situation where another base hit will score a run. Tippett didn't have a chance to throw. His curveball found its way in the dirt. He just kept it in front of him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to the leadoff batter. Oates rocks and fires. Fastball just a little bit outside. That'll push it full. Said before, he's had 2 hits on the night. With an open bag, we're not going to give him nothing to push the lead further than what it is already. Patriots down by 3. 2 outs, full count. Fastball in on his hands. Oates gets in his kitchen. Fisted over the first base dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. In the top of the 7th inning. Score 4-1, Cougars over the Patriots. Cougars have a runner in scoring position at second base, full count. Be ball 4, not a bad decision there. We offered him up a curveball there in the dirt. Like I said before, he's had 2 hits on the night. No reason to give him another hit and let him go 3 for 4 and score another run. Coach Lewis gonna come out and give Luke Oates a breather. Whisper a couple words in his ear. Probably pat him on the butt and go sit back down. Looks like that's going to be it for Luke Oates. That's going to bring out number 17, Rhett Davis. Luke had 12 strikeouts on the night this afternoon's contest. Fine outing by Luke. He's going to go. I don't know what he's going to do. There's going to be another switch. Looks like Cooper Wilson's going to go from first base to right field. Maddox Elrod is going to come in from right field, take a seat, and Luke Oates will trot out to first base. Pitch and change. Rhett Davis in for Luke Oates. We have 2 outs with runners on first and second. Here in Belleville, Georgia, we're going through a pitch and change in the top of the 7th inning. Score is 4-1. This afternoon's ball game brought to you by Southern Family Medicine, Claxton Oil Company, and Hart Law Group. Two outs on the inning. Runners on first and second. Pitchers need to come up with 1 out before they score. Then we have to come in and find 3 runs, which is going to be 2 more than we've scored all game. But with a couple of timely hits, we can do it. We've had runners in scoring position on most innings. Brett says he's had enough warm-ups, throws last toss. All the infielders go back to their respective positions, and outfielders trot back to theirs. Again, 4-1. Cougars have runners on first and second. 2-hole hitter Tyler Griswell up again, your shortstop. Brett Davis in the pitch in relief of Luke Oates. Pitched a good game tonight, had 12 strikeouts. First pitch low, ball 1. 2-hole hitter. Again, 2 outs on the inning. Top of the 7th. There's a shot down the third base line. That's going to get in for a fair ball. Going to be probably a play at the plate with 1 runner trying to score. Going to be a play at the plate. The ball gets past, tip it. Going to be a double for a 2-hole. He will advance to third base. See, he hit a missile down the third base line.
Hey, let's go, Zach.
Pushes the score 6-1. Piedmont Cougars over the Pinewood Patriots. Patriots in need of 1 out to get out of this inning, get into the bottom of the 7th. Davis rocks and fires. Also pitch for a strike.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Patriots got a little bit of a makeup call there. Kind of broke into the dirt. Called for a strike. Another ball low and outside fastball. Tippett was able to get over in front of it and block it. Keep from another run scoring us. Cougars have a runner on third with 2 outs. 3-hole hitter, starting pitcher. Up at bat, he takes a mighty cut. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Anxious to see if he comes out in the last inning to finish it out. Fastball in the dirt again. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball again. No runner.
I just told you.
No runner. Full count. Runner did not advance. Luckily for the Patriots. We had no play at the plate. That'd been another run. Full count. 2 outs. Swung on out in the left field. Houston Folsom has a beat on it. Hauls it in for out 3, and now the Patriots have a 5-run inning staring them in the face. Prolong this game. Score 6-1. Cougars over the Patriots going into the bottom of the 7th. Due up will be 9-1-2 for the Patriots. Maybe 9-1-2 may give them a little bit of luck, as we were in need of 5 runs. Second round playoff game here at Belleville, Georgia against the All right, start off the bottom of the 7th inning. I'm sorry, it's not 9-1-2, it's 8-9-1. Cooper Wilson, senior, first baseman, now moved out to right field, will lead off for us. He had a base hit last inning. Hit a worm burner through the middle. We'll take another one this time. Simmons is going to stay on and pitch the bottom of the 7th with a 6-run lead. I wouldn't burn up any of my other arms as well. First pitch strike to Coop. Second pitch center cut. Third baseman picks it up, throws it across the diamond. First out of the inning for the Cougars. That'll bring up freshman Hunter Folsman. He'll bat for himself this inning. He's been DH for the other batters. Freshman lefty steps into the box. 1 out. First pitch is low. Fastball low for a ball. Zach Simmons has it on cruise control, so he's throwing all fastballs. Mighty cut by Folsom for a first pitch strike. 1-1. 6-run lead. All he needs to do is throw fastballs right now. Let his defense play a little bit behind him. Another center cut fastball. Folsom fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the freshman third baseman for the Patriots. Patriots down 5 runs with already an out in the inning. Folsom fouls the 4th pitch of the at-bat off. Pug digs back in. Senior Simmons gets his sign, rocks and fires. Another fastball. Turned on, hit hard to the second baseman. Throws it to first for an out.
Get around it if you can, baby. Good play.
Ground ball hit hard. Just not in a hole. That'll bring up Sam Watson, wearing 0 for the Patriots. Sam's walked a couple times in today's contest. If he could hit a 5-run homer right here, that'd be great. First pitch, fastball outside. Ball 1. 2 outs. Last hope for the Patriots. Hit batter. That's what a leadoff batter's supposed to do. He's supposed to get to first base. He does that again. No matter how you reach right now, we need base runners. That'll bring up senior Banks Hearn. Senior shortstop. He's had a couple hard hit balls this afternoon. We could stand another one right now. The Patriots are down to their last out. Bottom of the 7th, down 5. Just realized I have not fixed the score yet.
Let's go. One play.
As it is 6-1.
Boy, way to get ahead.
First pitch
Way to get ahead.
swung on, fouled off.
Right here, 3. Let's go, baby.
I fell down on my responsibilities once again. Hearn digs back in. 1 strike. Fastball low and outside. That'll even count 1-1.
We like him there, 5. Here we go. Still ahead.
That's a center cut fastball for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th for the Patriots. Another strike or out means the end of the game for the Patriots. Sam Watson on first base with a moderate lead as his run means nothing. Can't get picked off here. Banks can prolong the game with a hit. There's a high chopper to first base. We'll have to take it and go across the diamond. Safe.
Watch him.
That'll prolong the game once again. That brings up Luke Oates.
Hard play.
Runners on first and second. The chopper to the shortstop. Hearn runs pretty good. Safe call at first. Runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Play the play.
3-run homer right here. Rattled the cage of the Cougars for sure. Luke Oates with all the talent in the world to do it as well. First pitch, center cut fastball for a strike.
Here we go, 11, need 1 out. It's short, too. You got to play the play.
Oates digs back in. Both runners on the bags for the Patriots run well. Not going to take any chances on the bases right now as their runs mean nothing. We have to have hits and more bases runners. Have to keep passing the torch on down the line. Luke Oates' turn right now. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs.
Just catch it.
Oates pops up towards second base. He calls it. That'll be the 3rd out at the bottom of the 7th in your ball game. Cougar from Piedmont finished the first game of the series 6-1 as Pinewood got down early 3-1 in the first inning and weren't able to scratch out any more runs the entire game. Left several runners on bases. Luke Oates pitched a good game for the Patriots as he struck out 12. Need some good pitching for this next game. Got to get our bats cranked up. So we need to get on top of the baseball, hit lots of ground balls. Patriots will be back on at 7 o'clock. I'm going to go turn some of the cameras off, give them a break where we can save our battery, and we'll be back on about 6:50 for tonight's contest as the second round of the playoffs is unfolding here in Belleville. Again, Patriots lose the first game down 1-0 in the series.